It's Madden NFL 22, where division rivals will clash in the NFC North. It's the Vikings and the Packers coming up next.
Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. Taken at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And it maneuvers way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is that right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They go play action. Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Cousins gives way to Cook. And a short gain down to about the 33. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. From the gun, here's Cousins. He'll buy some time right. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So give him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you get that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. A give. This is Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, and ends up spilling it for a loss.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. It's Cousins on the sneak. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They'll run for it with Cook. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook taking it in from a yard out. And the Vikings have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Rodgers on the return. And he returns this to the 22. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 22. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Working from the gun, Rodgers. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Rodgers now to throw. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. And mark him down all the way inside the Minnesota 10. A big play there on the catch and run. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now it's Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal. Now Rodgers, a free play. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. The kick by Crosby is good. So a conservative decision there, but it does put him on the board.
And I know the players hate it, the coaches hate it, but sometimes you just got to take the points when they're there. Sometimes a field goal is pretty darn good.
After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Cousins escaping the pressure right. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To the air again, it's Cousins. Flushed out right. That's complete to his running back, Jefferson. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Two minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. A reminder coming up at halftime while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box. We'll be sending you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half. From the 31, Cousins rolling to his right. Open man is Osborne. He's got him. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Cousins. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Mike Zimmer's made his decision, and that decision is to try and go for this thing on 4th down. Being chased out left. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. Play fake. Cousins. Complete. Jefferson the target. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Off the play fake. Cousins. Sliding out of the pocket. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can't be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well.
Touchdown, Vikings! Tyler Conklin, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. The extra point up and good. And that pushes the lead. Up to 11. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Rodgers on the return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Rodgers now on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this one is incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call. But they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
A check down here to Jones. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Drops it to Jones in the flat. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. Here's Corey Bojorquez now to punt this one away. Back deep, D.D. Westbrook. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Play action now. Cousins rolling to his left. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. To throw, Cousins. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up.
So he comes out of nowhere. He's got this handlebar mustache, greasy hair, and he says, would you rather eat a jar of mayonnaise or 3 sticks of butter? And I'm what? All right, never mind. 3rd quarter action now. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Rodgers on the return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Rodgers. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Robert Tonyan, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. This one swung out here to Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment.
There he goes, right side. 20. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 62 yards. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. Crosby with the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. Nwonger now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. On 2nd down, Cook. They find some open field here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 67 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. On play action, Cousins. Open man here is Conklin. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They go play action. Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Again, it's Cousins. They'll roll him out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Again, Madison. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Alexander Madison punching it in from a yard away. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Point after, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. He'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And he stopped immediately there. Mackenzie Alexander in on the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And his throw here's incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers. He completes it to Jones. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. So that time the pressure got home just as he was releasing the football and caused the pick.
And what it did was it disrupted that fragile balance of the mechanics of throwing the football. You know, from the footwork to being able to actually throw it downfield. If one piece of that puzzle gets disrupted, it affects the entire chance of success.
Following the interception, Cousins. He'll buy some time right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Here's Jordan Berry now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this has not been their best half so far. They're down double digits already and now forced to operate from inside their own 5.
And what they have to do now is not curse their fate as much as focus on the task at hand. Inside their own 5-yard line, they've got to be careful of taking care of the football and not turning it over for the defense to score additional points.
Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes air...
And Rodgers is going to go down in the end zone. It's a safety. So a failure there to get rid of the football. I don't know in the end that it's going to matter much here with this game, but it yields another 2 points.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. It may not matter a ton with the deficit that's already there, but like my old coach used to say, it sure ain't going to help.
It doesn't help indeed. So that one will be accepted. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. He'll start by handing it off to Dalvin Cook. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle. And now they're in the hurry-up. 2nd down, they go right back to Cook. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
That 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15.
If he's their best threat on offense, he's your #1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his 1st catch of the game. Big reason why they're down. Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll make it a 2nd down. They're giving those short little routes, tackled him in bounds too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Rodgers to throw once more. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tunyon. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st down, Rodgers. There goes a deep ball, end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Rodgers now to throw. Able to find Lazard. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Rodgers again now. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Now Rodgers, got to have this one. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On second down, it's Cook again. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with third down looming. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And this will be a Vikings first down as good running gets them to about the 44. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On first down, it's Cook. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which